Told y'all change gon' come. SABAC red. Split personality. Find the truth within yourself, and you shall be free.
I wanna give a glimpse into the things that should be fixed, the things that break my heart, tear me apart, get my emotions mixed. Where do I start? There's so much for me to say, so I have to put it in a nutshell. Now if I may, air pollutants and chemical additives make our brains unstable, feel like we need sedatives. Pharmaceuticals take advantage, got everyone on drugs. Legal hustle like carbon health insurance, man, it bugs me out. For the extra dollar they playing us all out. Watch the film Sicko, I'm sick of this. How they gonna do this to us? Who's gonna help? No one does. The press suppressing information, see the truth as a buzz. Motivated sanctions, price controls, corporate subsidies, interest rates and wage controls. Supranationalist sentiments, threats of force, and even war resorted to all so they can solve problems artificially created by deeply flawed monetary and economic systems, plus the fraud of income taxes. So much to fix, you ask how? Start by sending poor countries food and clean water now. If you truly got some heart, then help us make a difference. If you truly got some heart, let's change your way of living. If you truly really smart, then help us make a difference. If you truly really smart, let's change your way of living. If you truly got some heart, then help us make a difference. If you truly got some heart, let's change your way of living. If you truly really smart, then help us make a difference. If you truly really smart, let's change your way of living.
If you really for real, think about your actions. Think about how it feel to make it happen. The progress, the movement, the uprise, the trueness, the going through the limits, remove from the bullshit, the deprogramming of the media, immediate involvement of the people. Peep what we're feeding you, knowledge, the wisdom, the growth, the change. Republicans and Democrats, man, they're both the same. It's manipulation of the mind, situation so confined, seek invasion so divine, in a nation undefined. Time for some action, just a fraction of people who rebel, access of evil. I need to speak through my music, my vocals, eliminate the wicked and give proof to the hopefuls. I know who's weak, who's strong, who's deep, and who's wrong, and who keeps on till these days is gone.
If you truly got some heart, then help us make a difference. If you truly got some heart, let's change your way of living. If you truly really smart, then help us make a difference. If you truly really smart, let's change your way of living. If you truly got some heart, then help us make a difference. If you truly got some heart, let's change your way of living. If you truly really smart, then help us make a difference. If you truly really smart, let's change your way of living. I dedicate this to the ones that wanna turn the world around, the ones that wanna fix the mess that's going on in every town, in every country, every continent. There's money to be spent, but the rich won't help the poor. They won't provide a supplement. No, they won't. They're so greedy, they won't help the needy. If they saw me starving at the door, they wouldn't feed me. Man, it breaks my heart. This world can be so dark, but I refuse to let it conquer me, though I still split apart. Split personality is me, but positivity is what I always wanna use. So I would use that energy to try to fix the earth, try to break its curse. It's gotta be now, cause things are only getting worse. It's people like SABAC and I that gotta get together, cause when we put our minds together, we can make things better. So if you're with us, come on, join us, help us start a movement. And if we stick together, we can make a world improvement. If you truly got some heart, then help us make a difference. If you truly got some heart, let's change your way of living. If you truly really smart, then help us make a difference. If you truly really smart, let's change your way of living. If you truly got some heart, then help us make a difference. If you truly got some heart, let's change your way of living. If you truly really smart, then help us make a difference. If you truly really smart, let's change your way of living.
Yeah, understand that to truly uplift and to truly rise up, the communication and your truth must be persistent and consistent on all levels and all aspects of your life. We know what's going on in the world, it's no secret, but the true secret is how you feel about you. And if we good as individuals, ultimately we shall be good as a whole collective people. So keep identifying your truth and rock on. Yeah, there you have it.
There's no doubt that Saddam Hussein was a tyrant, a thug, a butcher. It's true. It was as true in 2003 as it was in 1983-84 when Donald Rumsfeld visited Iraq and met with Saddam Hussein and other top officials as an emissary of the Reagan administration to improve ties to Iraq. It was true in 1988 when Saddam gassed the Kurdish people in the north of Iraq with the implicit support of the United States. The United States was unconcerned with the fate of the Shia people in the south of Iraq in 1991 when, after the Gulf War had ended, the U.S. allowed Saddam Hussein to very brutally put down the uprising that the United States had encouraged. In other words, the United States has consistently supported Saddam Hussein throughout the worst of his crimes when his policy was consistent with U.S. interests in the area. The minute that those interests changed, then Saddam Hussein became the center of evil in the world.
Saddam Hussein's regime is a grave and gathering danger.
This is the way propaganda is used to motivate a public to support a war that is really not about liberating anyone, but about extending and deepening American control.
So successful was the propaganda campaign that by 2003, polls were showing that the vast majority of Americans believed the unfounded claims that Saddam Hussein was linked to 9/11 and that he possessed stockpiles of weapons of mass destruction. Beliefs that allowed the administration to frame an invasion of Iraq as a non-aggressive, justified act of self-defense under international law, rather than an offensive action designed to extend U.S. empire.